Oh, hey, that's a cool formation.
Spiky.
Why is it so spiky?
Because it's crystal.
Is it very spiky?
And no more spiky than anything else in here.
Is it the same crystal type?
Yeah.
Okay,
I just want to use it because it looked nice.
that's fair. I'm gonna walk over here and tell Rusty to bounce a few times.
Okay. There's a very loud crunching sound.
Crunchy, 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 crunchy.
A bit like freshly fallen snow.
That's fun. All right. Glad we vandalized this room. Hey, Hippos, guess what?
What?
Bye.
I would like to assist Rusty.
Sure.
Well, that's a 22 then.
Well, let's see. Out of character, this room was designed specifically for the sort of people who'd, just zoom down on the minecarts and then get shot by lasers. Appears we're continuing that trend.
Yeah, God. Yeah, we're just chucking Impos forward and assuming Impos is alive. All good.
Yeah.
This is basically how Ipos works.
Just so I can confirm something for myself, though.
Mm-hmm.
Chaotic, correct?
What, Ipos?
What?
Impos chaotic?
Yeah.
Yes, chaotic neutral.
Aaron, chaotic?
No. She's
No?
true neutral.
Okay. So we have chaos, and neutrality.
How could you be so neutral?
What drives a man to be so neutral?
I can tell you it's less for gold.
That's fair. That's fair.
Whee! Oh
Fire
god,
burst.
there's a turn! There's a turn in the track! It splits!
I don't know which way you're going.
Which way is it set?
Appears to be heading the south way, which Epos, roll me acrobatics
Oh,
as
sweet
the
Jesus.
cart becomes a pretty sharp stop as it hits this barrier.
Surrounded by skeletons. Oh god, my acrobatics. That's equipment, not skills. There we go.
I do want to
Acrobatics.
point out that we did just sort of walk past a small
Hey.
door up ahead because we were pushing Hippos down a hallway.
Is there a small door? Where?
Like,
Is it
right where we were beginning.
Well, we have to go. We have to leave anyway.
That's fair.
Where's the door?
Way back at the beginning.
Do you mean the stairs?
No.
I'm just gonna drag you over because I didn't put a door down.
There looked like a small passageway.
Shouldn't be. Oh, wait, I see what you mean. No. Yeah, okay, I get you now. Epos, you do a cool flip as the cart goes wee.
It sort of slams into the end, kicks the tail up, he tumbles out, spins through the air, lands, catches the toaster.
I forgot about the toaster. Yes, you can land and catch the toaster, ending up about there-ish.
Sort of, ta-da! Looks around, no one saw him. Oh.
Not entirely true.
Oh, there's a dude down south with a
There's a
campfire.
dude down south who,
Holy shit.
watching Epos's performance, just starts. Hold on, how do you clap again? There you go, that sounds better.
If one sort of looks around where the sound's coming from, and it's like, oh, new friend, hello! Hi. Just comes straight
Why
over.
do I hear voices?
Comes straight
Big
over,
clapping.
sits on the bench opposite him. Like, hey, what you doing down here?
There seems to be someone else here.
You know, it's dangerous to come down here alone.
Hippos not alone.
He's
just
not
fast.
alone.
I stand corrected.
Yes, Hippos not alone. Hippos never alone.
Correction, you sit corrected.
Ah, I see. But as the rest of you enter the room and as Epos sits down to the campfire, you see a strange hooded man. He feels, even for most of you who are not like very perceptive, he feels just like wrongly thin.
So, who
Oh.
might you be?
So just quickly, how's the scarf reacting to him?
Yeah, as you kind of glimpse over to Alana, Scarf is going absolutely batshit.
He bad man.
Who needs a paladin? We've got a scarf.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my own scarf.
Pretend Alana says something cool here. I'm sure that's
Damn,
something you would
Alana,
do.
that was profound.
Oh, I can't believe I came back to see something cool here.
Your scarf is going ballistic at this strange cloaked man who is abnormally thin.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Yeah.
called on your scarf to see how it was acting. Ipos isn't watching you guys, he wouldn't really see it. He's watching the man, but everyone else would notice the scarf going fucking batshit.
I'm moving over here.
It's like
So
one of
then-
those things that you get car washes.
So then, who are you and why are you down in the dungeon?
He looks over to Silas. His features obscured by his hood. Hmm. Well, I think that much would be obvious. I live here.
Interesting.
It's a nice
That's
place to
so.
live. Where'd you get the wood?
He shrugs.
Oh,
Somewhere. Do you put much thought into where you get everything you get?
Yes.
Aaron, here. I got toaster for you. Minecart thingy crash up there around lots of bony people, and I caught your toaster. It not get hurt.
Oh, hey, Bones. Thanks. Just put it down there, I guess. It's not like I can take it from you, really.
Puts it down. Comes back to his bench.
He looks at Anna. Another god spawn.
How can I gauge the anger of the scarf? Is it like worse than when she met Bella?
Yeah,
Don't like that.
sliding scale of like 0 being most of the time and 10 being probably, I don't know, meeting a lich. This feels like a good solid 5 or 6.
I'm gonna say it's probably neutral evil then. Alana just kind of tilts her head at him and gives him a curt but polite nod because she sees no reason to outright attack him yet.
You lot passing through, I take it?
Yes. So you live down here. Who lives in a dungeon?
Someone made by it, of course.
Of course. I had a feeling that was the case.
I cannot leave. May as well stay where it's safe.
And I assume you aren't going to accost us?
Not unless you start trouble.
Hear that, Ipos?
Ipos no
Don't
cause
cause
trouble.
trouble.
Ipos never cause trouble. Just cause trouble happen when Ipos around doesn't mean Ipos cause trouble.
Right.
If you wish to continue on your way, you would be best pressing down that lever as it points.
Minecart level.
Mm-hmm. I take care, though. Doesn't do to rush on ahead.
Ipos first runs back up to the minecart and tries to get it back on the track so we can bring it past the switch to hit the switch to bring it forwards.
Okay, that might take you a little while.
Ipos is weak, so he more goes over there and just sort of strains for a bit.
Some pitiful noises from the north. I mean, you can manage eventually. Hopefully someone will go and help you at some point.
Maybe.
Not just on Minecraft, even way.
What?
Like a lot.
Probably, yeah. It's just this in there. Wood scraping across ground.
Ipos need his chariot.
For those of you who are more inclined, you're welcome to sit by the fire.
I don't think we need to rest quite yet. Thank you for the offer.
Suit yourself.
Why are you so calm for something that this dungeon has spawned?
Is there a reason I should be more agitated?
Well, no, but generally speaking, creatures that are part of this initially be hostile.
Oh. The things down here have minds of their own, most of the time. We're not beholden to the dungeon, we are simply stuck here.
I see.
Exceptions, of course, but, well, I'm not one of them.
Lana has no sense motive, so she can't just stare at him in paranoia.
I mean, yeah. He can. He totally can.
I think I do?
Hey, man, I know this is a bit strange thing to ask, but we gotta be not the first people you've ever met. Has anyone, stabbed you? And at that point, what happened?
It says Aaron from, 70 feet away.
Yeah.
So,
Ash is staring at him.
not in the
I've-
good way.
It's fair. Nothing he's saying seems like there's not a lot of tells to go off of. He's very just still, but nothing in his voice, nothing from his the manners that he does use. It doesn't scream that is lying to you, at least. Of course, you're not quite sure what this thing is. They could be very good at it, but yeah, You don't see any reason to doubt what they're saying explicitly. Whether or not there's any deeper meaning intended, you're not sure. Well, I have died many a time, but for those who follow this path, we return.
Ah, okay.
So the rumors about dungeons are true then.
Mhm.
Well, the creatures in are products of the dungeon, and or at the very least, they're sustained by it.
Some of them.
Some.
Well, I imagine from what I've heard, this place is slightly unique. There are likely others, of course. Nothing is truly ever unique. But some places are also just holes in the ground where things live in them.
Points.
What'd you say, sorry?
I said fair points.
Oh, fair enough. You getting closer to look at the figure? If so, I need you to roll me a will save.
Oh, cool. My favorite.
I'm suddenly glad Ipos is very far away.
Okay. I'm probably fine.
Bad at it. Yeah, as you get closer, well, the person looks thin from afar. They still look like a person. As you get closer and, scrutinize them, yeah, that's very clearly a dead person. Undead of some kind.
Hmm.
At least you'd hope so, considering we don't have, teeth.
Can I roll religion to maybe get more information off of that?
Sure.
At this age, it wouldn't be uncommon to be missing teeth.
I mean, you don't...
I was more thinking you were going to say he was missing flesh.
and maybe somewhere. Anna, you're fairly sure just from the strange feelings you're feeling and from how its true nature was revealed by scrutinization, that this is I don't know how to pronounce this, a hukava?
I might need a link to this, thank you. I have no idea what you're saying either.
Yeah, I don't know either. Typically
It's
these
like
are...
Akeva or something like that. There's something weird with the pronunciation.
Just call them Hugh, anyway. These are typically bodies of clerics who, blasphemed or were, went against their god before meeting their death. And in their undeath, they come back, typically, with a hatred towards clergy and such. They are intelligent, not very, typically. You get the feeling this one's probably a little bit of an exception. Like what you see.
Alana just kind of frowns. I can see why you pointed out my affinity towards the gods almost immediately. She sounds a little bit less than impressed.
For those who are like me, you are a beacon.
That's fair. I imagine if there's more undead in this dungeon, which quite frankly I'd be surprised there wasn't, they probably can sense me from a mile away.
He points up to where Epos has finally managed to, probably using his staff, leveraging up the sides to get the minecart vaguely on the tracks, and says, well, on this floor, no. In my incarnation, I was intended to ambush people. There are further undead up north, but they will stay quiet.
That's good to know. Why have you decided not to fulfill what you're meant to do, for lack of a better term?
Yeah, bored, I'm guessing.
That's about right of it. Every so often someone will come down here, I'll trade them for books and such, but they don't last the wipes. When the dungeon resets when you leave. So I sit here. Stay. Engage in conversation sometimes.
Oh, wait, we can give you shit, but they don't last through when the dungeon resets? Sorry, man. I was thinking about giving you a bomb so you could laugh, so you could maybe have a little bit more fun with the next ambush.
That feels a bit...
So, do you
Alana
know
has a
where
problem.
those things you're giving go, then?
presumably somewhere else in the dungeon. You can find things down here, but they, well, I don't know where they come from.
Have you ever tried, leaving the room
Yes.
and...
Well, the room specifically I can leave. The stairs I cannot.
Oh, okay.
If I attempt to leave into the school, was it?
Mm-hmm.
My flesh burns, my bones crackle.
That sounds like shit.
And I assume you wake up here whenever you do pass out.
Yes. Admittedly, I do not fancy my chances if I did go to where you come from.
No, you would likely be smited by the staff.
Alana's gonna pull
Joys of life.
Alana's
that
carrying
say?
her alcohol. Alana's just carrying her
Okay.
alcohol. She's gonna pull out some and offer it to him.
He'll take it and say, I can't really enjoy it, but I'll pretend. Sip.
And then because of James fucking Fenton, his blessed alcohol, it probably actually
Ah, my
burns.
face!
Burst into flames.
Oh god, was this holy water?
I mean,
I'm gonna...
I was just making a joke about it probably tasting like moonshine, honestly, at that point.
I feel like Alana might have mentioned her, boyfriend who's kind of allergic to, like, positive energy stuff. I'm gonna assume James might have a little bit of sense of mind to not send anything that could potentially fuck up like that.
Oh no, James
I mean,
is
unless...
like your father. Just kill the guy outright, it's fine.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
If he lives through this, he can date my daughter.
Alana goes to visit Roland, he's just sludge.
Oh no. Alright.
Well, your little one has managed to move the cart all by himself.
Yeah, no one went to help him. I kind of assumed Wolf would.
Hippos strongest there is.
You never asked.
Alana has 8 strength. She can't help with that. So let's talk to the weird man thing.
Impose his next chance. Can he pull the Russian lever?
I mean, maybe. Oh no, he can't. He sprained something. He tired himself out too much, pushing the minecart back, and now he's just both hands on the lever, feet scrabbling against the ground, and it's just not moving.
You guys hear a horrible pop.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just moving the cart so I can flip. Pretend that's the lever flipped.
Well, no wonder it's hard
yes.
to move.
Might need to move, Wolf.
I want to catch the cart.
A bad idea.
Wolf, step off the track.
We're still talking right now.
It's not as if you can die here. Might as well have some fun with it, no?
Exactly, Hippos' opinion. Have fun.
I actually am kind of on Impost's side with this.
Yes. However, you do need to remember it is most likely not going to be pleasant. Even if you cannot die.
It's
fun.
fun. It's fun until it not.
Bad experiences
Yes.
go I think.
And the knot will come very quickly if you stand on a cart where a minecart bearing down it.
That's why Hippos in the cart. He Hippos smart.
Yes, but that is why I pulled Wolf off the track.
Boomf.
I'm going to give the cart an extra kick of power on the way past.
I'm gonna be honest with you, J-Mac. Alana's backpack is mainly books and alcohol.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
And they're
Alana
way
has
fine.
issues.
Well, she doesn't use armor. And she wears her weapon.
I mean, he'll take one of your shittier books if you're willing to give it to him.
Oh, she doesn't mind.
I have a feeling that whenever we leave, that book is going to be found somewhere else in the dungeon by another group.
That's fine. It's a smaller book for a reason. You can probably finish it before we leave, honestly.
Maybe.
So, good question. Actually, if we go down a level, will this level disappear?
No.
Ah, good. So there is continuity in that sense. Good to know.
Yes. If you ever come back down here, and it is the same group as you're with now, you will come here.
Ah, so we will always be meeting you in the beginning.
Pretty much.
Strange, though. Well,
You probably want to stop your friend, as he points to Hippos.
I didn't.
Yes,
I already tried stopping him and I wasn't allowed.
I might believe Hippos is only actually going to get to, like...
Yeah, good luck
Yeah.
catching up.
No, Hippos will stop around, like, here.
Wolf's now just walking. He's not even puzzling. So
Okay, yeah, we need to make sure that lever's facing the right way before we go. And then, okay, there's a jump. I need to make a ramp.
So long. I assume we'll see you later.
No, wait. I got this.
Hugh gives a wave.
We're gonna go up to the stalagmite, peek around the corner to make sure there's nothing ahead that's gonna kill her.
Roll my perception. I mean, no? Maybe? At least looking around, Aaron doesn't see anything dangerous within this room. The next room looks weirdly muddy. That's probably you know.
It's fine. That's normal.
She'll just kind of slink up. So those are mud pits?
Yeah, big splotches of mud on the floor. Not sure how deep they are, but it's a pretty sizable amount of mud, considering it's like.
Footprints.
It's around quietly, and she's going to pull out the wrench.
Okay. Oh, I see.
45 degrees up.
Okay. You do have a second one if you wish to use it.
Backstop, I guess. 45 degrees down.
This is so dumb. I really hope you can get me enough speed that I actually make that jump.
I'm going to push you properly this time.
And before one.
Please do not attempt to jump that gap that I see up there.
Why not? This is like the best opportunity. Not even
It'd be fun. It'd be good.
There's a big
Odds
pressure
about
plate on the head.
to lose it both right at the beginning.
It's
There's
fine.
totally a big pressure
It
on the
must
head that
come back
requires a
down.
minecart. All right. Da, 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 da.
Wolf, come help too. Get big
And Erin
push.
got confident
Well, yeah, she
somewhere.
told she couldn't die.
Is that all that? Okay.
Yeah, that is all it took.
Wow.
Well, she no longer needs to be afraid.
All right. Da, 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 thinking, is there a way I can help with this? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pull out one of her little gizmos and slap it onto the side of Rusty. This is expeditious,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm gonna give him push. And I'm actually gonna have Rusty charge behind him essentially, and just push instead of just shove.
Okay. Wolf, are you going to do anything special, or are you just pushing as well?
I could use a shove to get it moving to break the inertia, but that's about it really, because you're not gonna be able
Yeah,
to.
Wolf will at least assist the attempt from here. Though he's not going to go full chase. Like, at this point, this is Ippos' own fault.
Fair enough.
If it goes wrong, I have plans.
But
Actually,
I
what?
You
I
fall
will
down a
chuck assist
bottomless
you-
pit and
Yeah,
just wake
I'll
up in the
chuck assist
infirmary.
onto any strength-based task here.
But actually, Aaron, you would have got close enough to see. Thankfully, this pit does appear to be mostly filled with mud at the bottom.
We're good, Dad.
So worst case, hurt. Maybe not kill. How deep was the pit?
Probably about 15-20 feet.
Oh,
Then
that's
mud.
nothing. That's nothing.
No, it's entirely possible, however, that mud might be enough that you get buried
It's fine.
by 15-20 feet.
It's fine.
With a minecart on top of you, stopping you from getting out.
It's fine.
Okay, as long as you're okay with possibly drowning in mud.
Like, sure, you can't die, but you can still be horrified by the experience of death. Anyway, give it give it your best shot.
Rusty, my man.
Hopefully, you haven't used up all your
So,
good rolls,
I
considering.
imagine Rusty basically pushed me up to just before the warp bubble and then push from there.
Can I use CMB instead? Because I have the push.
Sure. Also, just gotta give everyone else a warning, because shockingly enough, once Epos clears this, well, he might clear this. You might want to position yourself how you'd want to be if Epos were to, potentially fall and almost drown.
I mean, I can't. I have to be over here at the start.
If you're wanting to help push, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move myself way up here. I'm assuming I can go way up here.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Because unless I was pushing with my hammer, there's not a lot I can do from further ahead.
I mean, you could like golf swing it as I went past.
Wolf,
Hmm?
I need you to give me your hammer.
Wait, which one?
The rocket-powered one.
But that's in the workshop being worked on.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
I've just got the normal one.
Fine.
This is so dumb.
Yes, it is.
I have
plus
no
that.
regrets.
There's a very real potential that somehow Epos goes over.
I know, that's why I put the backstop on.
I suppose it is fairly big. Let's see, is that including Wolf's aid?
No, that is not.
Okay, so 27. I'm just gonna move Epos first.
I have a quick question. J-Max.
Yes.
So, Rusty, of course, can't spend stamina to boost this.
If you want to, you could, however.
Wolf's going to chuck 5 stamina into that.
Okay.
So 32.
Because it's not really a problem for Wolf to spend stamina. He regenerates
I
quite
am
fast.
just going to crash into the wall on the other side at this rate.
That's what we're trying to do.
I mean, it gets you across. Or rather, the minecart across. Zoom. There's a very ET moment where Epos just kind of, and the minecart kind of just hang in the air. But, yeah, for a second, they almost seemed like they're about to go over. Like, way over. But the pretty large bubble kind of sends them on a hard 45-degree angle down, I am assuming, sideline.
That's what he said.
Which, I'm gonna say this. You're going very fast and you're hitting something, at a kind of weird angle. There's a very loud screech as you skid to a stop against the wall.
Yeah!
Thankfully, the friction of the tracks make it that you don't get hurt. However,
the trumpet comes out, celebration tune.
For those of you still in the room with the chasm, that after the loud screech, something strange starts to happen as the mud inside the chasm starts to bubble.
Woohoo! Oh gosh.
Oh
Hey,
no.
Mac, I have a wayfinder that points towards the nearest evil thing. Is that evil?
No.
Okay.
However, as you look down,
Oozes are
eyes.
neutral.
Thankfully, seemingly not oozes, but eyes start to form in the mud. Are these objects? What are you? Oh, your map thing. Okay, give me a second. Apparently I put these on the wrong layer.
Sideline.
Yes.
You normally say that strength is a form of magic.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I want to argue right now. My constitution, meaning I have basically unlimited stamina, is a form of. Because remember, I spent 5 stamina. I'm not out of stamina. I have more.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, strength is your arcane's magic, and constitution is your divine magic.
Thankfully, I have both.
These big, fat, bloated bodies start to pull themselves out of the mud.
Dex is psychic magic because, hardcore parkour.
Hi, Alana.
Hello.
Anyway, roll for initiative.
Oh, it brings me great joy to actually have stupid strong on my team. It's great.
Wow. Jeez. You all just had to show me up, didn't you? I thought I did well with that.
You did well, I did better.
In fairness, those lot were all standing on the edge watching you.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just walking from a distance.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay, so this
Does Thomas easily flinch?
Does what?
No, not really.
Good. I'm just saying, look where Wolf is. Look where you are.
Oh god. Hi, Wolf.
That's a perfect charge line.
Yeah, you might need to get like a splash zone line sign.
I mean, technically, because the trajectory of the hammer, technically the hammer's going to swing like that. So who's actually in splash zone?
Oh, Alana.
Speaking of, Alana.
Is this close enough to hit?
They're kind of down right now. About 20 feet down.
Okay.
So they're not even up here yet.
Alana, move. Actually.
If you wish to identify these, because I know you have a lot of knowledges, it's knowledge planes.
Oh, I have that one.
Mud elemental.
Yeah, mud elementals. As they rise up out of the mud, they kind of just blindly look about and start reaching. Alana also notices they're saying something. It's very quiet, but they're saying something in Terran.
This is not a language I understand. However, she can kind of put that together because she knows other elemental languages.
Yeah,
I mean, together.
Also, pretty good guess judging from Earth elemental thing and language.
Yeah. Alana's just gonna move to the edge and ready in action to hit one if it comes up, basically. Nothing else to do, really.
Oof.
So these things are quiet and still 20 feet down.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, Wolf doesn't actually know they exist, so he's gonna continue not acting in combat and just walking forward. So their single move action walked.
Fair enough. Equals. You're a little bit, woozy from going real fast and crashing into a wall.
Yep. But he sort of stumbles back out of the cart. Just basically almost full pelt runs towards the edge, skids to a stop just at the edge of it. Arms up in the air, just going, "Made it, Aaron! Amazing! Woo!"
Too cheering.
Ooh, you see it? Awesome! And he sort of looks down. He's like, arms still in the air. Just what that? Big mud thing coming up.
As Aaron and Epos woo, the four figures below also kind of let out a very low woo.
Woo! They loved it.
Rusty.
What are you talking about? Oh, hey, Alana, what?
They're mud elementals.
What did you say?
Alana raises her voice. They're mud elementals.
Oh, okay. Can I get like an idea of if they're hostile?
I think they're just confused.
I want to sense as a stand.
That feels fair.
Examine the fine features of a muddy face.
Nope.
Well, you can tell they're not possessed or compulsed.
Or
Uh,
can you? As far as you know,
yeah.
they're not.
It's true. It's kind of hard to tell from something kind of alien to yourself. I mean, they're just kind of like reaching out. You're not sure.
I put my arms up cheering.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're cool. Rusty's gonna spend his standard action moving.
That is
I
a cliff.
a little bit more. There we go.
If you're climbing up like this bit, you do need a climb check.
I was moving past Silas.
Okay.
When I'm moving both my tokens, it all goes black for me.
Right. Fair enough. Where's Melody?
She doesn't have a reason to believe these things are hostile yet. But she's just going to kind of come over here, and although she has her bow and arrow drawn, they're kind of just pointed off to the side and down.
It's like drawn but not knocked.
Well, no, it's knocked. It's just there isn't it's not being pulled.
Right.
And it's not pointed at anything.
She ready? Okay. Silas.
That's disgusting. He's going to back up here and then ready in action to if the mud thing tries to attack, say, Alana or Priz, he will actually first before that I need to planes check.
Go for it. Yes. Mud elementals, you know them well. These are what happen or what, occur when the plane of earth and the plane of water get a little bit too close. Overall, not really renowned for much. They're kind of really dumb, and also if they hit you, they will basically coat you in mud. Additionally, they're pretty good at swimming, they can move through solid earth, and, don't hit them with anything that you'd not hit Wolf with.
Mm-hmm. Are they immune to, say, blinding and entangling?
I don't. Let me check, because they have elemental traits. I don't think they're immune to entangle, at least.
Don't think they're immune to blind either. Find out.
Yeah, not immune to blind.
Alright, then
They
he's
are
gonna
immune
ready
to
in
bleed,
action to
paralysis, poison, sleep, and stunning.
Though blinding these things might be less poking in the eye and more draping a cloth.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just gonna ready in action to dirty trick it if it attacks like someone.
Okay. First of the mud elementals. Which one's this? Bruh. This one will basically move up the side. Does Alana take a readied action?
Yeah, I guess.
Give me that readied action. Is your weapon enchanted with anything right now?
No.
As your scarf cuts into it, that didn't do much. It did a little bit as it kind of looks mock offended, you think. Not really sure on that one. But you definitely hit it fair and square. As you hit it, it just kind of reaches its arms out and attempts to give Alana a big hug.
Okay.
It's getting that triggers the ready action.
Yeah, it's technically an attack. Give me your blind.
Nope.
As you manage to blind it. What's a good blind symbol? Oh wait, I have one. It's going to still attempt to hug Alana, but badly. As let's see, blinded gives what, a -2 to hit, but 50% mischance.
Just
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. Hi or low, Lana?
Hi.
Hi, Mrs. Finn. It does not matter.
Yeah.
You just kind of like slowly step to the side as his arms sweep out and miss you. Actually, I should not. It's blinded for 2 rounds. Silas is good. Blah. Where's a friend? Friend. Friend.
Yeah.
Ash.
So Ash just kind of looks at Alana and goes, "So we're fighting them?"
I mean, we can walk away probably.
What?
Hitting it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. She doesn't spend anything to hit it, so it's not like kind of shrugs.
Ash just gonna double move to about here-ish, and just go, okay.
Fair enough. Son, yeah, he is. Oh. Alright, it only reduces your chance to hit if you're dex based.
Actually, not even then, because it's that's only dex and
Oh, right,
strength
it's minus-
skill
it's-
checks.
Right, no, I know. Right, yeah, okay.
Plus hug.
hug. Wow. Even with Ipos like opening his arms as well, it's like no. The mud monster changes his mind. This guy's too crazy even for us.
It's fair. And you're an opposing element. That's nasty. Alana.
Alana's gonna ask the group if they want to actually fight, because they can just walk away. I think they're very slow and very dumb.
And yeah. Unless you desperately want to massacre them, you could just spend your actions to run around them.
Go.
Hmm?
Where would we go?
There's a way over here that we can jump down to the other side of the chasm.
Give me a second.
Alana just kind of shrugs. She doesn't really have a preference. She's just adjusting it because they're kind of wasting time to fight them, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, to Ash, they don't look malicious, so he doesn't care.
So what's Alana doing?
I'm asking the group.
It said, "Give me a second." That's all I'm saying, because I'm gonna go check something.
You're one person.
Something we can do is like just have Priz distract them, and as we deal with what we need to get to the next level.
I mean,
well, in
Ipos
that case-
isn't hugely fast either way either. If we fight them, it'd only be using cantrips. I'm not wasting first level spells on this.
Yeah.
Alana's just gonna move over here for now. I'll let people decide what they want to do. She has no strong feelings. It can take an attack opportunity if it wants to.
It's blind.
Blind.
It can't.
Oh yeah, it's true. Alright, she just walks away from it then.
It's been Big B for one person. Oof.
Wolf looks back at Silas.
There's no need to actually fight them. We just need to get them distracted. They're dumb and slow. Also, they do not seem hostile, per se. Just accidentally harmful and disgusting.
In that case, Wolf's just going to just walk on past.
Don't get near them, though. They will still try and grab you.
Wolf is going to keep his guard. He's going to keep his guard up though, and I'll have that be a total defense action as he's walking. These things don't
Unfortunately,
seem worth it to fight either for Wolf. But he's not being asked to, so.
unfortunately, Ipos doesn't have an easy way round to everybody else, and he'd have to leave behind his minecart. He sort of stands there looking at the mud monster, missing the hug. It's like, what are you doing? What's up? What you want hug? You want dance party? Sort of does a little dance, and just like, does the mud monster react to any of this at all, or is it just sort of in hug mode?
I mean, roll me a dance, I suppose, if you want to.
18.
Sure, you get your groove on, and so does the mud elemental. It just starts wiggling in place.
Haha. Do I still feel threatened by it?
Not really, no. It's just kind of dancing.
Which case, I shall dance around him.
Sure, you can tango around the mud elemental. Rusty.
Acrobatics to avoid
Plus
attack of
your
opportunity.
There's not a
That'd do
good
it.
dancing up token icon.
I mean, guess grapple wrestle, dance.
Grappling's just another form of dance.
Moving Aaron individually right now because if I move both my tokens, the entire screen goes black. Someone move
Fair
here.
Okay. Yeah.
Does this look like a big pressure plate thing?
Yeah. It's fairly easy to see. It appears that where the cart would end, there's like a kind of an area which would lower down.
God damn it, I thought we were going that way, but Ash mentioned there was another way. I must have misunderstood.
Yeah, I think Ash was just mentioning you could jump down from there to there.
Yeah,
Rusty's gonna do
I'm
a
dumb.
position on the mine cart to try to get it, and Aaron's gonna try to get him to sort of get it onto where it's supposed to be.
Go for it.
Ooh, Rusty
And you
breaks a
can move
cog.
it from the wall. Just needs a little bit.
No, you don't pick up the mine cart. Put it down, Rusty. Rusty. That's
There.
it. Oh wait, no. Aaron's gonna be ready in action to bomb if one of these things get close to her.
Okay. Give yourself a red dot. And press. And yeah, turn your blowing.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Torin, please stop blowing me.
Stop.
Uncomfortable. It's not the time.
Yeah, I guess Riz is pretty much just going to move here and be ready to slap a mud elemental if it tries to make its way past her.
Fair enough. Speak of a red dot ready to action. Silas.
Alright.
To run the question mark?
Let's just work my way around here. Hello there.
Okay then. This mud elemental that's been blinded, I assume Silas just kind of presses its face in with a mage hand or something.
Basically.
He's gotten a lot of mileage out of that technique.
Yeah, the jump link.
It just kind of blindly moves about, not quite sure where it is anymore. Friend.
Man.
Is it charge hug? Cormotai. Fucking hell.
Not even close.
I rolled a 3, 2, a 6. Oh, friend left.
Friend
That was a
fast.
miss by 9 or more.
New friend.
Hmm.
Ash.
Hug the other mud elemental. Yes, best friends.
And I'm going to try and make that jump down, which I'm just going to go ahead and assume I need acrobatics because this place is muddy.
Sure.
It's what, like
I'm
a
good.
5-foot drop?
More like 10 feet, but if you're intentionally jumping, it's not very dangerous, but it is kind of muddy. You're fine. You're getting good mileage out of those magic boots.
And since I successfully made that, I use my last 5 feet of movement there. And actually, wait, no, I can't. That'd provoke.
I mean,
This one is not hostile.
it's too busy dancing.
Quotation marks hostile.
Well, in that case, hey Aaron, anything useful up here?
As it dances along with you very shittily.
Hippo starts giving it pointers in how to dance. Oh no, arms up higher. Yeah, like that. Yeah, no, wave. Starts doing like a full body waving.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh. I'll move over here first and make my assumed acrobatics check.
Yep.
Alright, I had those boots on. I forgot about that. Those aren't there anymore. I was confused why I was so high.
I guess I don't naturally have a fucking plus 14, holy shit.
Okay, so
Sure, as
I'm
Lana,
fine.
I imagine, does a bit of a fancy... And you could probably just jump way over the tracks, honestly.
Where can I land actually then?
I mean, with
I'd
20
wait-
feet, or with a 20, you could jump 20 feet.
Remember, it's
Okay.
still limited by your movement speed.
Oh, that's fine, because I'm full moving anyways, so she'll just land here.
As Alana parkours.
Just jumps off Hippos' head.
Goomba stomps him into the ground.
It's just the Mario squeaky noise of...
Alright. Yeah, that's all. She can't move any more than that.
Okay. Wolf. Bring up for rear.
Do these things have reach?
No. The arms are short.
Are you going to use the legendary action that only is spoken of in Whisper?
What, withdraw?
Yeah.
We withdraw plenty of times.
Withdraw.
They are.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to wolf withdraw to there.
Fair enough. Just gotta continue dancing.
Yep, he'll sort of dance around this way now. It's like, come on, this way. Dance with friend. Yes, this way.
Honestly, at this point, Rusty can probably get the cart onto the thing and you can head down.
Put it down. Put it down. Okay, there we go.
He puts it down. As you drop the cart onto the thing, there's a kind of as the platform slowly starts to lower, and I assume everyone just kind of books it to get onto it.
I don't use handle animal. I use craft alchemy for handling Rusty.
It's a good thing you do.
A leisurely jaunt over there, perhaps, but you know.
I mean, you probably want to get there before it like drops too far down.
No, it's fine. It was a dance.
I'd rather not have Wolf cannonball onto this lowering elevator and just smash through it.
Okay, give me a second. So I'm going to move you on to the next thing, but I need to remember at okay, first of all, Bluebell, you're not correct. Don't give Torm vision to everything. Alana, you need to stop being Silas.
And Silas needs his name.
Need a name. There we go.
Time for technical difficulties, take 2.
Oh yeah. Feel free, Bigby. Da-da. Which, with Bigby leaving, here's the question: do you just want me to control Silas, or do you want to have him basically act as a NPC and give you bonuses?
Just NPC him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we
Just
normally
let me-
work.
He'll stick to
things.
somebody and give them bonuses.
I've set up
Nippos and
something for
Silas,
this.
go.
Da-da-da.
We make the best team.
What's your charisma?
Maybe.
16, right? Yeah, 16. Okay, this should hopefully not break everything. Move.
So I arrange everything.
So we. If it makes you feel any better, you're not starting in the top left corner this time.
Bottom left corner.
Big-
Got it.
As Big B continues to cook beef. Yes, you're bottom left corner this time.
I can see chunks.
No.
I also cannot see us.
Weird.
Yeah. I can see Bluebell. There's like a couple of black squares like in the middle of the room, and then yeah, chunks are loading in to the right. I guess I'm guessing I'm just doing the really slow loading thing again.
Probably. I'm just gonna quickly shift everyone so that we presumably live again. Silas, if I move you here, do you see anything? Let's give Silas a special bubble.
I don't know why this is loading so poorly for me.
Admittedly, this is a very big map.
Yeah, but the last map loaded in like instantly.
This map's a lot bigger than the last map.
Is everyone else loaded in?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
I recommend Microsoft Edge.
Not
No,
sponsored.
you can't.
But my
It's a shame
shilling.
Roll20 For some reason, my at least with Firefox and me, Roll20 doesn't seem to work nice.
Yeah, no, Firefox doesn't work well with Roll20 for.
Yes. Give me a shout when everyone loads in.
So, do we want to go towards the obvious rotten food pile, or do we want to go the other way?
I mean, I'd love to decide, but I can't see anything.
It loaded in for me.
Yes, it's not for me. I'm basically still at the same thing. I'm getting like partial loadings. Like this corner we started in, looks like the tile's pretty much loaded in, apart from like 2 10-foot squares there and there. And
Have you tried picking up your token and
I
putting it
can't
back down
see
again?
my token. I was about to say the only token I can see is Bluebell.
If I did that, does that?
Did that help at all?
No.
Okay.
It's not Bluebell, is it?
Have you refreshed the page?
It's not a vision issue. It's literally the page is not fully loading.
Probably need to refresh then.
It takes forever to
Can I
load back
refresh
in,
the map?
and I'm refreshing. Don't mess up everyone else's.
No, I won't.
You know,
This
I'm
one does
loaded
have
in fine. I ain't touching
so-
anything while it works.
That's fair. Yes, this time you have two paths. The north and, as well, as already stated, the weird mushrooms food thing.
Mushrooms.
Also, who wants Silas as a companion? He has two modes. One just basically lets you interact with anything within 30 feet, as you basically gain shitty telekinesis. The other one gives you basically 30-foot blind sense.
Sure. I'm trying to think of who Silas would thematically be okay with, which I think is Alana and Wolf and probably Ash. Just because of Silas' person.
I don't feel like he particularly cared as long as someone was utilizing him properly and to his fullest potential.
That's kind of why I was thinking those three.
You think Ipos wouldn't fully use Silas?
I think Ipos would drive him up the fucking wall, make him want to jump off a cliff.
Isn't that what happens with everyone Ipos is around?
My point stands.
Right. Let's go see if there's a mushroom man.
You loaded in Tinder or still loading?
No, I'm back on the map now. Now I can see Rusty, but I can see even less terrain. And I can't see Bluebell anymore.
Do you want me to just switch to using proper Fog of War?
I don't think that's the issue. It's
I know,
literally just map tiles are not loading.
I know, but I'm assuming
you're gonna hate it, but maybe like unironically try Microsoft Edge because this was astonishing.
I am doing. I have that loading
Are
up in
you?
a separate window as well, and it's just not loading. It's just on the loading screen.
it's just because I assume the dynamic lighting's aggravating it, because it tends to make the maps a bit meh.
No, because I've had this issue for the last few weeks on maps you've not used dynamic lighting on. Like I had the issue in the hot spring, didn't I? Where
Oh,
it was
right,
only
yeah,
part
so
of
you-
And on
loading.
my maps.
And on your maps. Hey, I got an extra tile to load in. It's literally just downloading it that slowly.
Making progress.
Do you want me to open up the Discord stream so you can at least see?
You can do.
Okay, let me just pause my music, because apparently it lets that through.
A few more chunks.
Should you really be the one streaming, given the fact that
Good point!
for the GM?
Could someone else do it?
Let's see here.
You could have kept quiet and then very
you got it.
just given Tinder over, or Tinder could have given you all the secrets.
Yeah, but I kind of have to, you know.
It's fair.
Okay. Hey, sideline.
Yeah.
Have you tried Microsoft Edge?
I have. I am currently.
I
never make me use Microsoft Edge.
I think I actually forced. I remember I played around the registry, so I had to force uninstall it because I was getting pissed off.
Look how smooth dynamic lighting is with Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, that's how mine was
sure,
behaving on
Jimmy.
the last map. That's exactly how my dynamic lighting was behaving. It's just
That's how
this
mine
map's
works with
nothing's
Chrome.
loading.
Oh,
You can't pick up both my tokens.
Yeah, you can't
That's a problem with Roll20.
yes. As you see ahead, this is indeed a room full of mushrooms. Huzzah!
Hooray.
They're not completely. None that you particularly recognize, except maybe the small bear ones. Those do weirdly appear to be. What's the word of them? They're just like the button mushrooms that you usually find in salads.
Portobello.
The other ones, you're not sure, but you could give me a nature check.
Anyway, while they're making a nature check, Prismelody is going to shoot one of those bigger mushroom things with an
Okay.
arrow just to see if it like explodes or anything.
Give me a tick, or give me a shot, unless you want to just, do it, but no damn. Okay. That also, Jesus Christ, Prismelity's been doing real good lately.
Yeah, actually.
As you shoot one of those mushrooms, yeah, your fears are kind of confirmed as. Hold on, what's the range of this? 10 feet.
60 feet.
No, it's not that big.
Radius.
120 feet. Lightning bolts in all directions.
Within a 10-foot radius of this mushroom, there's just a spores fill the air. Wolf, yeah, you kind of back that up. Probably these appear to be like some kind of breed of cave mushroom. The red ones, probably a little bit toxic, don't eat them. The yellow ones, on the other hand, yeah, they spray out spores. Though, typically this isn't really, deadly. It will, however, make you feel really sick. Probably also maybe see things.
Wolf kind of tilts his head for a moment.
Should we get some for
Hallucinogenic
Nell?
mushroom.
I think Nell would appreciate it. Should we get some for her? Oh wait, doesn't leave the base.
Yeah.
Doesn't leave the cave. Never mind.
Wait, I thought stuff we found down here can leave the cave if we bring it out.
Yeah,
Yes.
the dude was saying things that were brought in wouldn't stay with him. They get like
Oh.
teleported to random places.
Fair.
You can fairly take stuff out and bring stuff in, it's just it won't necessarily be here when the place resets.
Anything you leave in a dungeon gets randomly sorted. Got it.
Yeah.
Rusty's
Aaron?
gonna walk up to there, and Aaron's gonna hop off.
Okay.
And she's gonna stealth up to this lonesome mushroom,
Okay.
and she's going to attempt to put it in a bag very quietly and silently, and without jostling it too much, and then try to snap it off and quickly cinch up the bag so when it detonates, it just sort of fills the bag.
I'm assuming you're going quite slowly.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a bit of moss to load in.
Yay!
Gasp!
Single little patch of moss. And a few more.
Jeez. Tiny. Please
It's
bless tender of loading.
happening!
You have the scavengery thingamabob if I'm fine with you just kind of harvesting this mushroom.
Yep.
I see mushrooms.
Sideline, add this to your inventory.
Mushroom bag. I got me a mushroom bag.
Mushroom.
Paralytic breath mushroom.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
we don't necessarily know it's named that, but
It's a mushroom of extreme halitosis?
God, it all circles back. As you now have a mushroom in the bag. It didn't appear to have, farted out its spore content.
It didn't?
No.
Oh. Cool. Anyone else want a mushroom bag?
Ash looks like they are deeply considering it, but
Are they all paralytic mushrooms, or is it just the big one?
Just the big yellow ones.
Ipos is probably like eating a few of the small ones.
Wolf will try to make sure he doesn't eat any he shouldn't.
And Wolf, you said the red ones would make you sick and hallucinate, right?
No, the red ones are deadly. The big ones are the hallucinogenic ones.
Oh.
That's why I'm getting it for
Yeah.
Nell.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Eat,
No.
dream, die.
Yeah.
Wolf says pointing.
Oh, Alana. As you move like that... Well, actually, how fast is Alana going?
I mean, she'll go slow enough. That
Okay. But as Alana probably starts at like a regular pace for the room, you also kind of notice the yellow mushroom starts to like quiver, which...
Whack.
Ooh, mushroom shaky dance.
whack.
Whack. Well, Alana, yeah, you're not running or anything, so nothing happens. Well, beyond the mushroom, like, wiggling. I should note the spore cloud that this one produces is still kind of around. These tiles
Okay.
are inaccessible for now. Well, unless you want to go in, I suppose. Only get high once, right?
Yeah.
I don't really have another bag to put a mushroom in, so just be careful around those two.
Is there anything over here?
Just a bunch of red mushrooms. The poisony ones.
And Rusty's just gonna walk through it. He's immune to poison, so he's just gonna trounce through.
Oh yeah, those ones are only poisonous if you eat them. According
Okay.
to Wolf logic.
Alana's gonna do the same thing, crossing over, going far away from
Okay.
the cloud.
You can do so. The cloud is starting to settle, it's just like the spores are still there.
Can you sort of keep me up with them, more or less?
Sure.
Because I can still only see Rusty.
Right.
Like even if I grab where my token should be, looking on sideline stream, I can't move it or anything. If it's not there.
Big SMH. Do you just want to be middle of a pack?
Yeah, basically, because I'm still having the vision affected by my token, so I kind of like to see things.
Fair enough.
Yay, it's a room full of crevasse.
Aaron?
Yeah?
Let's see. Yeah, pretty much everyone as they start walking up to here, something stinks real bad.
Not Ipos.
Yeah, it's not me either. It's a lot of
I
crevasse.
see tokens! I can move, da, 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 da.
Oh god, he's already dancing.
So it just needed to smell real bad for Ipos to take control again.
Ironically enough, I still can't see Bluebell's token, but I can see everyone else's.
That's livable, honestly.
Yeah, the background textures are still horribly low res, but I can see us.
Progress.